All right, so we're calculating this expression. We need to follow the order of operations, and before we do anything, I just want a quick reminder of our exponents. So let's write this down real quick. We'll do 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 5, right? Just to remind ourselves how exponents work. So let me know when you're ready to go with that. Yeah, we just write this down in a list here, so we just remind ourselves how to do this stuff, right? Okay, so 2 squared is one we're most familiar with, right? That's 2 times 2. And that equals, right, that's equals 2 times 2, and that equals... Okay, and you write that down, right? Very important to write it down, right? So 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. Now think about what that is and write it down. Take your time. Okay, well, just take the 2 red 2's. These 2 red 2's make what? Okay. But we still have another 2 to multiply by, don't we? Does that make sense now? Okay, so 2 to the power of 4 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 4 2's being multiplied by each other. Take your time and figure out what those would be. Good job, because you got these 2 red 2's would make a 4, and I'll call these my purple 2's, right? And they make another 4. And now I got 4 times 4, 16. That's one way of doing it, right? Or you could go 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. Or whatever. There's lots of ways of doing it, but it is 16, right? Now, what do you think 2 to the power of 1 is? It's 2. It's like having, so if you have 2 to the power of 2, there's 2 2's. 2 to the power of 3, how many 2's do we have? 2 to the power of 4. So 2 to the power of 1. Just 1 2, yeah. 2 to the power of 5 then is this. Now take your time and figure that out. Take your time. Yeah, good job. So I'm just going to say, I'll do these 2's and they make 4, right? And then I'll group these 2's together and they make another 4. And then I have that times this 2, right? And parentheses means multiply, so does the product dot, the multiplication dot, which is halfway, you know, it's halfway between the top and bottom of the number, right? So in any case, there's 2 ways of doing multiply. You can do that, you can do parentheses, you can also do the little x for times. It's all the same thing. Anyway, so we get 4 times 4 is 16. This 4 times 4 makes 16. And then, but we still have a 2 to multiply by. And 16 times 2 is 32. Yeah, good job. Okay, so does that explain exponents for you now? Okay, so just for fun, let me give you a couple of ones to do. Do 5 squared, and then do 3 cubed. And see what you come up with. Take your time. Yeah, so 5 squared is 5 times 5. 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3, right? So then you just multiply each of these. So if it's 3 cubed, there's 3 of them being multiplied. If there's 5 squared, there's 2 of them being multiplied. So 5 times 5 is 25. But what's the 3 cubed got to be? No. 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 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. Good. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. So long story short, we already figured out 2 to the power 4, that was 16, right? And what is 3 squared? So 2 to the power 4, good. So 2 to the power 4 is 16. We figured that out. 3 squared is 9. Yep. Okay. So that helped us with the exponents. So in this problem, we've got to follow order of operations PEMDAS. We got to go parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, add or subtract from left to right. Okay. So are there any parentheses? So no parentheses. Are there any exponents? Yeah, so there's an exponent here and an exponent here, right? So we do the exponents next, right? Right, so we got to go 2 to the power 4 and then 3 squared. Now we already figured those out. 2 to the power 4 is 16, 3 squared is 9. And then we just write everything out all over again. 8 times 16 plus 25 divided by 5 minus. Okay? So we've taken care of the exponents. We just write down what they are, right? Now what do we do next? Is there... Yeah. From left to right, yeah. So yeah, we did exponents with parentheses, then exponents. Third thing is multiply or divide from left to right. Left to right. And the fourth thing is add or subtract from left to right. So we multiply or divide from left to right. Well, we've got a multiplication here and a division here, right? Okay. So 8 times 16. Let me do that over on the side. 16 times 8. Good job. We got 8 carry the 4. 1 8 is 8 and 4 is 12. Good. 128. And then we've got 25 divided by 5. 5. Good. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And then write everything in. So now we've taken care of multiply or divide from left to right. So that's done. And now the final part is add or subtract. Yeah, left to right, add or subtract from left to right. And so we go this plus this, right? Yeah. Right. So that's that. Yeah. So we can add and then we can subtract. Because we're going from left to right. So we can do this one first and then this one, right? Now what should we get? Perfect. Yep, 124 is the answer. Good job.